Howdy y'all, welcome back to the farm. Today we're going to be making a little upgrade to the 4Runner. This 4Runner still has the stock incandescent bulbs in all the interior lighting. And today what we're going to do is switch some of those out with LEDs for a brighter and wider light. The LEDs we're swapping out today are actually from Auxito. Auxito sent me these bulbs. They asked me to test them out, see what I thought. So we're going to be installing both map lights in the front and dome lights in this vehicle. I'm going to be doing this in 2 different videos to make them a little bit shorter. The other video, I'm going to link up right here so you can see the other install. So like I said earlier, one of the things we're going to be replacing today are these map lock lights in the front of the car. So these map lights are for both driver and passenger, and they're really convenient if you need to look for things in the front of the car, either while you're operating or while you're stopped, because you can just give them one little click to turn them on, find what you're looking for, and turn them off real fast. I'll show you what they look like before at night. Obviously they work fine, but what we're hoping to do is take this yellow light and turn it into a brighter white light that shows more of the front of the cabin when it's dark outside. So to switch these out, the first thing we gotta do is remove this whole section here. So to remove it, there's 2 clips right here that go into the metal on the top of the car. So you just grab it here on the back and give it a nice sharp pull down. Right, there you go. Nice pull down, slide it out, and you can see there's these 3 little fingers in front. So once we got those out, there's one little clip right here. All right, to pull that little electric protector out, get your little needle nose pliers, get them on that little tab right there. Just give it a little squeeze and wiggle. There you go. All right, we got this whole thing out, and now we'll just swap out those map lights on the bench. So you could probably do this inside the car, but I just don't like to work upside down. Plus, I wanted to be able to show you what this looks like. So I've got this whole unit out of the car, and I'm going to take a little screwdriver, little flathead screwdriver, put it right underneath the middle, push the button down. Okay. So you get started coming up, and as it starts coming up, you pry it all the way around. There you go. Other side. Other side. And you see, it's just these, little clips right here that you're trying to loosen up. So you've got all 4 clips out on that side. We didn't break one. That's good. All right, so let's do the other side. See if we can't get lucky and not break the other side too. Okay. So push the button down, get your screwdriver up underneath there. A flatter screwdriver would work better. I don't think I have something flatter. There you go. Okay, got the one. Got the other one. Okay, got the 4th one. All right, no broken tabs. That's great. So this side, this side. So now that we got the lenses off, we got our little bulbs. So our bulbs, they'll just wiggle free, and they got little sockets they just press down into. So they're glass, just be careful with them. I'm gonna try to wiggle these out. Can't grab them with my big sausage fingers. There you go. All right, one bulb out. And with that bulb out, I'm gonna go ahead and slide this guy in. So we got that new LED in there like that. I wanna go plug it in, see what it looks like. So we're back in the car, and before we go putting this all back together, I wanted to get to see what this looked like. So that's the incandescent side. Wow, that's the LED side. Okay, I'm sorry. That is so much brighter than that. This is incredible. So now you can see side by side. Obviously, they don't have the diffusers on there, and they don't have the clickers on there, but you can see this is going to be so much brighter than this side. That is awesome, and that's the difference. That's what we were looking for with the LEDs. All right, let's sorry for blinding y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this again, and we'll go put the other bulb in and put the diffusers back on. My mind is still blown from that side by side. That was so cool. All right, so we're gonna get this other bulb out of here. So really, I mean, these bulbs are so small, you just gotta get them wiggling out. Once you get them wiggled out, they'll come right out of there. So take this other Auxito LED bulb for my map light. We're going to take it and push it right down into that same socket that the old bulb came out of. You really, these sockets are really easy. You just got to make sure they line up. And once they line up, just seat that bulb all the way in the bottom there. Putting on these diffusers is just the opposite of taking them off. So you just want to make sure you get that little tab right there in the back. That's a little pivot point back there. And they are side dependent. So I turned mine around. They are side dependent, and you can tell because there's a long side and a short side, and that'll correspond with where that hole lines up. So get the long side towards the rear of the vehicle when it's in the car, and then just give it a little push down all 4 corners. Start with the back 2 corners, then work your way to the front. There you go. It's all in. So then there's the last one. Start with the little tab, work in the back 2 corners first, and work your way to the front. All right, cool. We're all together. All right, let's go throw this thing back in the car. Just like before, install is just the opposite of taking it out. Put the little plug in right there. Let's turn those off real quick. Line up those 3 fingers underneath the headliner up here, and then get that thing lined up with the tabs up top. It's these 2 tabs right here got to line up with 2 holes up here. So get that up in there, kind of wiggle it around so you find those holes. There you go, and give it a push. It's installed. That's incredible. I'm really thrilled with how bright white these are. I mean, if I turn off my auto light, those things are so much brighter than before. It makes me really excited to do the dome lights next. Yeah, and then like I said, you could do this from inside the car without taking this out. But if you don't want to have to work upside down, you can take the whole thing out. Otherwise, take the same screwdriver we used earlier, pry these little diffusers and clickers off, and then replace the bulbs upside down in the car. And honestly, that little upgrade makes a huge difference on the interior of the car. All I did was switch out some light bulbs, and immediately it's brighter, it's easier to see at night. The white light makes things so much more vibrant. All around, it's a super fast upgrade to enhance the interior of your car, especially a car like this that I end up working out of so much. As you can see, before it was the light was yellow, it was a little dim. After, the light is bright white, and it is bright. So much more visibility inside the cab at night. And really, with the way Toyota built those little map lights, just a click of a button and you can see so much more around you. Anyway, I want to thank Auxito for sending me these bulbs. It's a great install. If you're interested in any of Auxito's products, I'm going to put a link in the description to these bulbs specifically and also to their website. And yeah, like I said, easy upgrade. Honestly, if you're still running those incandescent bulbs, swap out to these. You won't be sorry. All right, well, thanks for coming along for this fix. I did another video of the dome lights. I'm going to link that up here. And check that one out to see the difference that the dome lights made in farther back. If you've already done this upgrade, let us know how it went. If you learned something new today, let me know if this helped you out. Like this video and consider subscribing. We've already got over 175 subscribers at this point, and I'm really excited to keep making videos that keep helping people out. And honestly, I'm learning a lot too. So I really appreciate the feedback I get in the comments. All right, thanks for coming along. I'll see y'all next time. Bye now.